Well, folks, this doesn't need any introduction. You can tell where I am right now. I flew here from Hong Kong, landed in India, had some good food at the Indian airport. I think I have a video of that. And then I connected from Bangalore, India, to the Maldives. Got here last night. I guess every country, even if it's paradise, need a prison. Um, and so now, typically when people come to the Maldives, what they'll do, they'll fly to Mali, I think you call it, the island with the airport. I think from there you can take a ferry or a seaplane to Mali, or you can go straight to the resort, and then you can live the good life. That's typical. That's what most people do. But this is expensive tourist islands, it's paradise, so it can cost you $250, $300 a day to do this kind of stuff. I don't have that kind of money. I'm a backpacker, so I'm trying to see the Maldives for $50 a day, maybe, which is the budget I'm on, really. Last night I had this capsule hostel for $22. I brought dinner, walked around, paid the boat. I think I spent about $45 yesterday. Today I already started for $20 because I had to get a speedboat, not a ferry boat or a typical public ferry boat, because they leave late, like 4 p.m. In Mali, there's nothing to do there. So some guy doing some paragliding, or what is it called? Yeah, paragliding. These things will cost you money. You can do them. You can do anything you want to do when you travel. It'll cost you money. You gotta pick your battles, man. If you have the money, sure, go for it. If not, you gotta do like me, just eat and spend time with the people, which is what I think is more fun. So, yeah, and then I book a hostel tonight for another $30. They have some serious taxes here. 25% taxes plus at least another 5 or 8% because you're a tourist. So this hostel was only $21, but I ended up paying $30, almost double, or like half, 50% more because of the taxes, man. It's ridiculous. So the point is, you can do this backpacking style and still enjoy the same thing. The boats, you can do the snorkeling, the swimming, the fishing, diving, rent the gear and do it, and I still think it's the same. I'm seeing some fish in here, like they look like little sharks. Yeah, you can see them here. I don't know if you can see them. You know what kind of, is that like little sharks or something? Yeah. I didn't plan to come here, so I don't have a GoPro. Unfortunately. So that's pretty cool, folks. You can still get some good scenery right from here. So as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, you don't have to do it expensively. You could just, this is where, there are two types of islands in the Maldives. There are the private islands where all the resorts are. I already explained how that works, where 99.99% of individuals go to. And you have the local islands. It's a very Muslim country, Maldives, you need to know that. So, of course, they're not going to have all the festivities and alcohol and wild things going on the local islands among the Muslim people. So, they pretty much block this off and reserve it for the locals, whereas the resorts, you can do whatever you want over there. That's how it works. So if you come to the local islands, you'll have a local experience. Normal Maldivian Muslim people living normal life. Cherish every sunset, I suppose. I do, I like sunsets, yeah. So I guess that's why I'll come to watch it today. Or you can go to the resort and live it up at your own pleasure. So this is not your typical pictures you'd see, because this is not a resort island. I guess that's the point of this video. This is a local island. I'll spend all the time here going to local islands. I don't know if I'll ever go to the private resort island, so I may never have these bungalows and those luxurious hotel chain things you see in the water that is so nice. Yeah, I don't know. There are tours that go there, maybe like $120 a day, and gives you access to the resort. You can eat there, drink, go to the pool. But why, man? Why would I pay 120 bucks just to go to an expensive hotel when I can spend one third of that and still have access to the beach? More importantly, I can hang out with the local people, man. To me, that's and spend the money on them as opposed to some rich millionaire somewhere who owns a resort in the Maldives. So I'm not against it. I'm just saying it's not my style. So local people, everyday lives, I like it. Hey, it's still the Maldives. Who cares? A white sand beach here, that's not, and then one in a resort, it's still the Maldives. Who cares? So this is where the boat dropped me off this morning. And you have all the tour companies here, they plan stuff. I actually have an island tour today at 1, so I'm killing time. I go to Gulhi Island. That's another local island, and I'll make another video of that. So, you know, it's all good. It's a nice, beautiful day. I had a very good breakfast today in one of the hotels. $4, man, for a breakfast buffet with all kinds of nice Indian, well, not Indian, Maldivian curry, chicken, fish, beef, and oh man, it was a powerful breakfast. I'm full, I'm good for the day. Next time I eat will be dinner. So yeah, oops, timber. So you know the tour companies are all along here. It's a quiet island. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny little island. You can look it up. See, like we were at one end. This is the other end of the island. So Summer Kitchen Bakery. You know, it's good food. You know, I want to chill here with the local people. Now, there are not a lot of local people because this is not a place where you find out. There is. It's a small island. There's some people live here. But more importantly, what I'm trying to say is a lot of the people who here actually work here. They're from all other islands all around and they just come here to work. I want to catch those parrots. That's why I'm coming. Hello, buddy. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know if you could see as I can. Hello, guys. Nice. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know. So again, just local people doing local things. Why not? Huh? All right, so that's the plan today. We'll have another local island tour. Gulhi at 1, be back at 5. Then I'll go back to that spot and catch the sunset. And then I'll go to my hostel. And then I'll sign out for the day. But tomorrow I'm gonna get a package because it's my last day. It's a very short trip. So I get a package tomorrow. Fish for dinner tonight? Not everybody here speaks English, so I think most of them do, but either they don't care because they're used to, they can't be bothered. That guy didn't look that way because they were friendly people. Maybe he just didn't even understand if I was talking to him. So as you can see, why I like it here, because I can see how the locals do their thing, man. Go to a resort and you just seeing tourists being tourists from other countries. I'm like, no. Yeah, let's watch the locals at play here. You know, this is cool. You get to see the similarities with your own culture and your own other people's culture, and that to me is breathtaking. So the boats come in from other islands. If they're like this, of course, this is a local ferry for the public, very cheap. If they are like this one, they are like the more fancy speedboats that people like tourists use, or even me, I use one today because of the time factor, the schedule, I had to. So later today, it's Quiet Island. I'm gonna come and catch a boat right here to go to Gulhi. So let's make it to the other end of the island. And in that short video, we've walked an island. How cool is that? I wanted to show you, oh there it is, yeah, how you spell that word. Electric bikes, makes life easy. Lots of those in China too. I like electric bikes than gas. There it is, folks. Maafushi. And you can go and swim with the whale sharks. 120 US. I did that in the Philippines for 20 US. I'm not doing that again. Heck to the no. So I came here with ICOM tours from Mali. Pretty good service. You know, when you are kind of moving around, not just in Mali, but overall in some of those countries, man, you have to take the initiative and do everything. I'll give you an example. Like when I was in China, I was going to Changsha, or was I? No, I was in Changsha going to Zhangjiajie, that place where I took all the pictures in the national park. You know, the bus, they say the bus leaves at 3. There is no sign that tells, oh, the bus is about to leave. Or no one was announcing that. You know, at around 2:40, you have to go to the parking lot and see which bus it is, which one is going, and that is such a headache, because you'd think someone would come tell you and get you know. And we're literally chasing drivers down. Are you going to Zhangjiajie? Are you going to Zhangjiajie? So a lot of the times, I'm not criticizing China, I love China, but some countries, it's not as organized as we used to in the US, man. You have to take things into your own hands and figure it out, or else you're left behind. Here was the same thing this morning. You know, all the boats are there. The guys, when I call them, say the boat leaves at 9:15. Well, there's not nobody coming to announce, hey, it's 9:15, I come tours for Jason. Nope. You have to keep asking around, who's I come tour, who's I come tour. Sometimes the guys go out, they drink, they come back, they eat. You don't even know the boat. Sometimes the name is not on the boat. And you have to figure out, oops, find them, track them. Hey, it's time to go. You're gone. Honestly, it's not like they'll come get you and no. You have to keep moving, keep asking questions. So I'm saying this because I guess if you're a traveler, you know it by now, but it's easy to, you know, get in some trouble by not following the simple rules. It looks like a cool little place. A water sport. That's a nice little bamboo little thing here. So just a little island paradise. This video is extra long. Folks are swimming, hanging out. Short swim are not allowed in the local area. More activity sports you can do, rent, buy things. You know, typical island stuff. Surfboards, active, I like it. Alright, so this is it. Let's end on the beach. This video might even be too long to be uploaded. Then I'll take some and show you some of Gulhi when we go there today. But this is it, folks. Still enjoy Maldives. We don't care if it's a local island. I think it's still nice, it's still beautiful. So if that's all you can do as a backpacker, do it. You don't have to do the resorts and pay $300 a day to what? Get up late, eat the same food really. Maybe it's not even as authentic. And then go on an expensive tour, which you can still do the tour on your own if you come to a local island. Honestly, man, it's not worth it in my opinion. So this is beautiful. Of course, if it was the resort, it would be a little more tidy. But who cares? It's still beautiful. All right, folks. See you then in the Maldives sometime.